Okay, guys, so today we are going to start with unit number 2 of international trade, that is the instruments of the trade policy. Now, in this instruments of trade policy, we are going to study some instruments through which we control the trade, through which we control the trade, right? So, here we are going to study about some instruments to regulate international trade. Got my point? So today's topic will be completely about how to regulate international trade. Now try and understand there is a difference between controlling and regulating, right? Controlling is like that you are simply telling us how do the trade, correct? What trade is to be done, how the trade will be done, all these things. But when it comes to trade, regulating the trade, regulation basically means that here we will put some rules and regulations to control the trade, right? So here we are going to tell you that what all instruments will be used which could, here we'll discuss that what all instruments can be used to regulate the trade between two countries. Like if they have good relation, they will do the more trading. If they don't have that good relation, they can control or regulate the trading. Okay, so this unit is all about regulation of international trade. Do we understand this part? Yes or no? Because everybody is clear what are we going to study, right? Three instruments we are going to study here. First, we are going to study about tariffs. Sir, what are tariffs? The tariff basically means financial charge. Sir, what do you mean by financial charge? These are types of duties. These are type of charges, taxes, right? So, to regulate international trade, the very first instrument we'll study on how to regulate the trade is tariff. That is the charges we impose, right? I will tell you how these charges will affect the instrument, international trade. But the very first thing is we are going to talk about the financial charge as the instrument to trade policy. Next is non-tariff measures. We call them NTMs. In short, we call them NTMs, non-tariff measures. These are the non-financial charges. These are non-financial instruments. Getting a point? Here, in this tariffs, when we will study tariffs, we'll study that we are exposing duties, we are imposing charges, financial charge, financial tax. And in NTMs, we'll talk about the non-financial instruments. Non-financial instruments as in that we are going to play through the policies. We will change the policies itself. Are you getting a point? Here we're talking about the taxes, and here we're talking about the plans or policies. Got it? And the third one are the export related measures. Now, sir, the third part that is export related measure talks about export specifically. Does that mean that these two instruments talk only about import? It is not like that. They talk about import export both, but these measures are specifically for exports. Okay, these two measures they talk about both import export, but they are commonly used in import wala part only. Means most of the times you will see that when we use a tariff and non-tariff measure, we're talking about import only. But that does not mean that they will not be applied on export. They will be, but majority of times import only will be there, right? And in the third part, we're going to study about the exports only. Are you clear about this thing? People, yes? Yes, sir. People, the very first thing we are going to talk about the tariffs. Now pay attention, right? Pay attention. As I told you, that tariffs are also known as custom duties. They are what? Taxes or duties which are imposed on goods and services which are imported or exported. As I told you that these tariffs are not only imposed on import, they are also imposed on export. But majority of the times we see that they are working on import. I hope everybody understands what is import, right? What is import? Buying. And what is export? Selling. Right? Who is buying? Who is selling? For our example, India is buying from rest of the world and India is selling to rest of the world. So we are not talking about India trading with one country only. We're talking about India trading with rest of the world. Are we clear with this thing? देखिए रीडिंग वाला पार्ट यू विल डू इट राइट आई एम जस्ट एक्सप्लेनिंग यू द कंप्लीट कॉन्सेप्ट वॉट एवर इट इज ओके इफ आई डू द रीडिंग वाला पार्ट कंप्लीटली वी आर गोइंग टू जस्ट like invest our time in reading only. Okay, so reading wala part you should do. I will complete all the concepts. Means when you will read, right, 99.9% concepts will be clear. You will understand what we are reading. Are we clear? Okay. So one more thing, you read this part, you read this line, what it is saying, it says it is defined as a financial charge in the form of tax imposed at the border on the goods going from one customs territory to another. It means if this is India, look at me, if this is India and this is rest of the world and in between this is Indian territory, correct? So the moment the goods will leave India, we will impose tariffs, and the moment goods leave the other country ka territory and enters India, right, there also when other country ka territory is being crossed, that country will levy tariffs. Are you clear? So the moment the goods will cross the the moment the goods will cross the territory of one country, the tariffs will be imposed. Do we understand this thing? Great. Now let us understand and let us start with the forms of tariffs. People pay attention. If you want to make running notes, you may do so, no problem at all. But I want you people to understand the things first and then you can make your running notes. Okay? If you don't understand here with me, you are going to lose the concept. So please pay attention here. Okay? See, the very first form of import tariff is specific tariff. Sir, what is specific tariff? But a specific tariff or specific charge or specific duty or specific tax is a tax, is a charge, is a duty, is a tariff which is imposed on the basis of either specific unit or weight or measurement. Sir, what do you mean by this? It means, let us say India is importing 10,000 units of commodity X from rest of the world. I'm saying any country. Guys, look at the screen, please. Just look at the screen, please. You will lose the concept I'm saying if you don't look at the screen. If India is importing 10,000 units of commodity X from rest of the world, in this case, if India says that, or any country I'm saying, whoever is levying the tariff, if that country says that on each unit, a tax of 1 rupee per unit has to be paid. It means how much duty has to be paid here, how much tariff has to be paid here? 10,000 units into 1 rupees. So tariff ka amount will be 10,000 units. Yes or no? So this type of tariff which is levied upon unit basis will be specific tariff. This tariff could be based on the weight. How much grains you are importing? Sir, we are importing 1000 kg of wheat. Okay, per kg you should pay 10 rupees ka tax. So it will be 1000 to 10 10,000 rupees ka tax will be decided. Are we clear? It could be based upon the measurement, the length, the height, the width. In total, what is the measurement of the goods? So per square inch, whatever it is, on whatever basis, if we can measure, if we just levy the tax, so we will see the total measurement of the goods you are importing and what is the rate of tariff. Multiply it and you will get the amount of tariff you have to pay. So my point is, whenever tariff is decided upon the basis of specific unit, weight or measurement, that tariff will be known as specific tariff. Are we clear? Guys, we are going to study number of tariffs. I want you people to be very clear with the difference between each tariff, because some tariffs are very commonly related. Okay, I want you people to understand the difference also. Is this clear? The first point, specific tariff. Any doubts? Doubt hai? Next is ad valorem tariff. Now, what is ad valorem tariff? But ad valorem tariff means, in specific tariff, on what basis you are imposing the tariff? Three bases, sir. Boliye. First, unit, weight, measurement. Clear hai? Now, in ad valorem, we are least concerned about the units. We are least concerned about the weight or measurement. What we are saying, that whatever goods you are importing, look at the screen please. Whatever goods you are importing, what is the value of the goods? Tell us the value of the goods. And whatever total value of the goods will be, on the value, a particular percentage will be charged as a tariff. Sir, we are importing 10,000 units. It hardly matters, because the taxes here are not on the basis of unit. Tell me what is the price per unit at which you are importing the goods. Sir, 10 rupees per unit. It means what? What is the total value? 10 rupees into 10,000 means 1 lakh rupees the total value. Now government will tell you how much percentage of the total value of the goods you are importing you have to pay the tax. If government says that you have to pay tax at 5%, this is the tariff rate. What is the value of the goods you are importing? Sir, 1 lakh. Yes or no? 5% of 1 lakh, sir, 5,000 rupees ka tax you have to pay. अब देखिए, in specific tariff, what was the basis? Sir, unit, weight, measurement. Ad valorem, sir, percentage of the total value. Difference clear hai? Here we will talk about the unit, weight or measurement, and here we will talk about the total value, and a fixed percentage will be decided, which is to be paid as a tariff. Are we clear? Yes or no, people? Yes, sir. You see these things, what I am writing? These things will help you to recall the concept in short. So, in your book, in your notes, wherever you are noting the things, note these things with me. This is something which is important for you. Are you clear? You can do the reading, no problem at all, but when you will revise for your exams, you will not have time to read the things again. These things will help you to revise the concepts. So, please do note these things. Are we clear with the things? Shall I move in? Perfect. Keep all the things in your mind, because in between I am going to ask questions from all the tariffs you are completing. Okay? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Name the tariff which is charged on the basis of the value of the goods. Ad valorem tariff. Are we clear? Tariff which is charged on the basis of number of units, weight or measurement. Specific tariff. Are we clear? Okay. Let us talk about the mixed tariff now. But what is mixed tariff? देखिए, mixed tariff, there are two things. In mixed tariff, you'll talk about two types of tariffs: mixed tariff and compound tariff or compound duty. Understand the difference, right? Mixed tariff says that whatever goods I'm importing, pay attention please, whatever goods I'm importing, I will calculate specific tariff on these goods. I will calculate ad valorem tariff also on these goods. What will I do? I will calculate specific tariff on the goods. I will calculate ad valorem tariff also on these goods. Whichever is higher, you have to pay that much of tax. For example, look at the screen please. For example, if I say that you are importing 10,000 units of commodity X at 10 rupees per unit. Pay attention. Look at the screen. Specific tariff, let us say the rate is 1 rupee per unit. That is the specific tariff. So what is the total amount of specific tariff, guys? 1 rupee per unit. How many units you are importing? Sir, 10,000. Specific tariff amount will be 10,000. Ad valorem tariff says 20% of the value. Now tell me, what is the value of the goods you are importing? Sir, 10,000 goods 10,000 units you are importing at 10 rupees per unit. Total value is 1 lakh. 20% of 1 lakh? Sir, 20,000. Yes or no? Ab now calculate whichever is higher. Sir, ad valorem tax rate is higher. So on these goods, if it is a mixed tariff involved, right? How much tariff you will pay on these goods? Sir, 20,000 rupees. Are we clear with this thing? Sure? Confirm? What was specific tariff? On the basis of unit, weight, measurement. Right? Ad valorem? Percentage of the value. Mixed tariff? Sir, specific tariff? Ad valorem tariff? Whichever is higher. Are we clear? Remember this thing? In mixed tariff, it is specific tariff or ad valorem tariff, whichever is higher. Compound tariff. What do you mean by compound? Compound means addition. Compound means addition. Sum. Are we clear? Now, in compound tariff, what will happen? Guys, pay attention on the screen, please. In compound tariff, what will happen? If compound tariff is levied upon any particular good, in that case, you will calculate specific tariff, you will calculate ad valorem tariff, and you will add these two taxes, and total amount of taxes you have to pay. In this, it was specific tariff or ad valorem tariff. Here it is specific tariff and ad valorem tariff. This was or, this is and. Are we clear? So for example, if we take the example of these goods only, guys, pay attention on the screen, please, everyone. If you take the same example here, up here in this case, what will happen? This whichever higher wala thing will not be applied, right? So if it is a compound tariff, how it will work? So 10,000 units of commodity X at 10 rupees per unit. Specific tax 1 rupee per unit, 10,000 rupees. Ad valorem tax 20% of total value, that is 20,000 rupees. So if it is a compound tariff, what is the total amount of tariff you have to pay here? 30,000. The total amount of tariff here will be 30,000. This will be compound tariff. Are we clear? Mixed tariff is or, compound tariff is and. Or between what? Specific or ad valorem. Compound means and between what? Specific and ad valorem. Are we clear on this? Sure, everyone? Any doubts, any questions? Good to go? Shall we move in?
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
On export also we will receive.
We will talk about export. Separately, we will talk about export. We are talking about import only. So yeah, export we will talk about, don't worry. Guys, let us move on. Technical and other tariff. But just to clear, ताकि आपके दिमाग में वो चीज घूमती ना रहे. Just to clear you. On export, generally we don't charge tariffs on exports. Reason being, I'll tell you one thing. देखिए, if you help government will help you. And if you make the things difficult for government is going to screw you. Sir, how? What is the main goal of government? Tell me. For our country, what is the main goal of government? Sir, growth, sir, development, yes or no? Or let us say maximum growth, maximum development, correct? When you are exporting goods, and when I say goods, I am assuming to be finished goods here. You can export raw material also, but when I say goods, I am assuming finished goods here. So when you are exporting finished goods, in national income, I told you, export is injection and import is leakage. You remember this thing, yes or no? So when you are exporting the goods to the rest of the world, you are helping the government to bring new money in the economy. So you are helping the government to make economy stronger. Government will not charge taxes from you. Government will say, in fact, I will give you subsidies. I will promote you. I will boost you. I will help you. I will push you. Right? Increase your export. We want more money from rest of the world to strengthen our economy. Same example, if I say that you are exporting raw material, government will say that, boss, you are making my task difficult. Sir, how? When you export raw material to rest of the world, what that rest of the world will do? Rest of the world will buy raw material at lesser rate. Be with me, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Will convert these raw materials into finished good and will sell these goods, finished goods, at a higher prices to us only. Yes or no? It means what? It means you are giving the key to the lock and they are putting that key into the lock of our treasure and they are taking our money out. Yes or no? You have to pay the taxes, a very high amount of taxes. We will study about those taxes also. पढ़ेंगे हम उसके बाद. Are you clear? So my point is, every export is not good and every import is not bad. Sir, why? If you are importing finished good, it is a problem. Reason being, you are buying it at a very high price. But what if you are importing raw material, if you are importing the raw technology, if you are importing the raw technique, then it is going to help you. Yes or no? Because you will use that raw material, that technique, that technology in India, you will convert that thing into finished good and you are going to sell that finished good at a very high prices to the rest of the world. It will increase the profit. So that is the reason I am saying every export is not good and every import is not bad. Do we understand this thing, guys? Yes or no? Sure, everyone? Talking about technical or other tariff.
एक्सपोर्ट पे गवर्नमेंट वो नहीं देती है, टैक्सेस नहीं लगाती है, तो
Acha, I am not saying export पे government tax will, like, government will not levy taxes on your export anytime. ऐसा नहीं है. Government may do it, but most of the time you will see government is charging very less taxes on the export. In fact, you will see government giving subsidies in the export. I am not saying government will not levy taxes on export like the nil point. ऐसा कुछ नहीं.
जैसे एक्सपोर्ट पे जो गवर्नमेंट टैक्स लगाती है वो इसलिए लगाती है कि ताकि हमारे इंडिकेट जो है वो कम हो, इसलिए कह सकते हैं.
Government is imposing tax on import. There are number of reasons. One of the reasons, what we can connect with the practical example, all of you, I believe you know the policy of government, Made in India policy. What is Made in India? What is Made in India? Import substitution. It works on import substitution. So, if I am India and I am importing this pen, if I am importing this pen, government says, "Arey, why are you importing this pen? Make this pen in India only." Arey, yes or no? Correct, hai na? So, like in this case, what will happen? Government will impose more taxes on import so that we don't import it and we try to make in India only. There are a number of reasons to levy taxes on import. Are we clear on this? People, yes? Any other doubt, any question? Chaliye. Better technical tariff or other tariff? देखिए, although one example is already written here, but I would like to give you an example which is something more practical than this. You will be able to understand it properly, right? But nowadays, when you see TVs, televisions, LEDs, OLEDs, the big screen televisions. When you buy the latest version of television, the remote you get with it, that remote is not an ordinary remote like we used to see before. Before, what was the thing? A panel, you insert the battery and it will start working. Yes or no? Nowadays, it is not like that. You need not put the batteries in the cells in the remote. So then how it works? You will see a rechargeable battery in it. And most of the remotes nowadays comes with a solar panel in it. It means if you see the remote is not working, the battery is discharged, either you can charge it with the charger or you just directly put it in the sunlight, the back side of the remote on this in the sunlight, it will charge automatically. Are we clear? Now we are assuming that we are importing such type of remotes in India. We are importing such type of remotes in India. Now, how government will impose tariff on this? Government may impose specific tariff. Government may impose ad valorem tariff. Government may impose mixed tariff. Government may impose compound tariff. But generally, on these types of commodities, government will impose technical tariff. Sir, what is this technical tariff? The tariff on this remote, what will be charged, will not be on the basis of one unit, will not be basis of the value, will be on the basis of the components which are used in the remote. Will be on the basis of the components you are using in the remote. Sir, what are the components? Sir, there is a solar panel. What are the components? Sir, there is a battery. What are the components? Sir, there is a body and the other things. Yes or no? Government will ask you to pay a separate tariff on solar panel. Government will ask you to pay a separate tariff on battery, and government will ask you to pay a separate tariff on that body. Are you getting a point? Yes or no? Body, separate tariff. Solar panel, separate tariff. Battery, specific tariff. It means there is one remote. Look at me. There is one remote which is being divided for the purpose of tariff. We are dividing this remote into three parts: battery, solar panel, and the body. Yes or no? So when government will charge the goods, the tariff on the basis of the components in the goods, that tariff will be known as technical or other tariff. Are we clear? Just for your information, I am saying, beta, whenever you will see batteries we are importing, no, on the batteries we don't pay taxes per battery or the weight or the measurement. No. On batteries, the taxes are charged on the basis of the weight of the battery. Total weight. It will be like per kg charge. Are we clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So when I am saying that I am charging per kg charge on a battery, that is what type of tax? Specific or ad valorem? Specific. Why? Sir, specific unit, weight and measurement. Are you clear on this? People, yes or no? Great. The next part is tariff rate quota. Okay, people. Tariff rate quota. In short, we call it TRQ. But for your ease, to make it easy for you, what I am doing here is I am dividing TRQ into two parts. First is tariff rate and the second is quota. Okay. Sir, what is tariff rate? Tariff rate means the charge, and quota means what? Quota means, sir, maximum limit. It means, look at the screen, it means charge on the basis of maximum limit is what we call TRQ. Charge on the basis of the maximum limit is what we call TRQ. Sir, how does it work? Any example? Let us take one example. Guys, while I am taking the example, please be with me and look at the screen. Okay? Achha, just now the budget has been released, and and now you might have understood or you might have got to know one thing, that people who are earning salary or income up to 12 lakhs, they need not pay any taxes. Yes or no? More than 10 lakhs, this percent, more than that more than a particular limit, 20%, more than a particular limit, 30%. So it is 0, 10, 20, 30. Like that karke the tax is basically decided. Yes or no? Yes or no? Same way TRQ works. TRQ says TRQ says that if you import up to 1 lakh units in 1 year, you need not pay any tax, or the tax will be very minimal tax. Up to a particular limit, the tax will be very minimum, or there will be no tax at all. Okay? But the moment you cross this limit, above 1 lakh units in 1 year, you should pay 20% of the value. Now you see how it is working. We are putting a maximum limit here. Sir, what is the maximum limit? 1 lakh. In 1 year, within 1 lakh units, either no tax or with very minimum tax. That is the quota. And the moment you exceed this quota, the moment you exceed this limit, what will happen? You have to pay a very high tax. That is, for example, 20% of the value. Ad valorem tax I am taking. Do we understand this thing? So when taxes will be imposed upon these limits, on the basis of these limits, they are known as TRQ. That is tariff rate quotas. Are you clear? Sure? 1 lakh 1 unit पूरे पे 20%. Government might say this thing also कि for example you have import 1.5 lakhs. Although it depends upon the policy of the government, it may work in two ways. It may work in two ways. Let's say here government says you pay 1% tax up to 1 lakh, above that 20%. So up to 1 lakh 1% रहेगा, excess units 20% हो जाएगा. This could be the situation. Government might say that up to 1 lakh I am not charging you any tax. But the moment if you exceed 1 lakh units, I will charge 20% of the total value of the goods you are importing. That could be the case. It depends upon the policy of the government. Generally, it will work like this. Generally, it will work like this. Up to 1 lakh, no tax or very minimum tax, like say 1%. And excess unit on 1 lakh, you have to pay a very high tax. Are you clear with this thing? Everybody, yes? This side? Correct hai? This side? Sure. Tell me the name of the tariffs what we have studied without looking in the book. First, on the basis of unit, weight, measurement. Second tax we studied on the basis of the value of the goods. Listen to my question first. I am not asking you what is ad valorem. I am asking you on what basis ad valorem tax is imposed. On the basis of the value of the goods. Now what is ad valorem taxes? It is the fixed percentage which is charged on the basis of the value of the goods. So next time you answer, listen, think and then you say. It has to come in between this and this. Don't listen and say it directly. Are we clear? Okay. Third type of tax is studied. What is mixed tariff? It is or and. Or means, sir, specific tariff or, sir, say the answer. Specific tariff or whichever is higher. Are we clear? Next type, fourth type of tariff. Compound tariff, also known as compound duty. Right? What is this? Specific tariff and ad valorem tariff. A combination, a sum. It is not whichever is higher or lower. It is a sum. Are we clear? Yes or no, people? Okay, next type of tariff. What is technical tariff? On the basis of components of the goods. Are we clear? What else? Next tariff. Tariff rate quota. TRQ. What is TRQ? Sir, up to a limit, either no tax or a very minimum tax. The moment you cross the limit, very high tax. Are we clear with the things? Sure, people? Shall I move in? But these three types of taxes, specifically I am saying most favored nation tariff and preferential tariff. We will read it. I want you people to understand the language with it. Okay? MFN. But देखिए most favored nation tariff, we call it MFN in short. MFN tariffs. Okay? What is MFN tariff? Look at the screen, please. MFN tariffs refer to import tariffs which countries promise to impose on imports from other members of the WTO. Guys, WTO, World Trade Organization. Okay, so let us say this is World Trade Organization and everybody sitting here represents one country. So you are the country or you are the member of the WTO. Now, when we will import export the goods with each other, we will promise to levy a certain amount of tariff on each other. Ab since we are the members of one group that is known as WTO, we call ourselves most favored nations. What do you call? Most favored nations. Are you clear? So when the member countries of WTO, when they promise to levy a particular amount of tax on the import export of the goods and services with each other, that tariff is what we call MFN tariff. Are we clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Let us read it. So it refers to import tariff which countries promise to impose on imports from other members of the WTO. There are two things. Read the point. It says MFN tariff refer to import tariff which countries promise to impose on imports from other members of the WTO also. Two things it is saying. It is dividing economy, the world economy, into two parts. Members of WTO and other members of WTO. Are you getting a point? One thing is that members of WTO, they are charging tariffs from rest of the world. I mean the members who are not the countries who are not the member of the WTO. Right? This is not the condition here. It is saying that this tariff works within WTO only. This tariff works within WTO only. Outside the WTO, whoever country is not the member of the WTO, abhi we are not talking about that country. Try and understand. If this is WTO, we're talking about the members of WTO. We are not talking about the non-members of WTO. Are we clear? We are most favored nations for ourselves. Are we clear on this? Unless the country is part of a preferential trade agreement, that is what we call PTA. We'll talk about PTA here. Abhi I'll tell you what is PTA. Such as free trade area or custom union. This means that in practice, MFN rates are the highest that WTO members charge each other. Some countries impose higher tariffs on countries that are not part of the WTO. Now understand this thing very carefully. If you understand this part what I'm about to explain, that part will help you to understand this preferential tariff also. Now try and understand one thing very specifically. This is WTO and we are the members of WTO. Right? Let us talk about two members here. Let us say me and him. Okay? Country X, country Y. अब we have decided that when we will export import this pen, we are going to charge 20% of the value of the pen as a tariff. Decided? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Same type of agreement I am going to do with the other country. Right? Country Z. Ab country Z, what I do, I make a specific agreement. Look at me. With country Z, I am making a specific agreement separately that we are going to give preference to each other. Means when I import good X from you and when you import good Y from me, what we will do, since both of us we have to buy and sell the goods to each other, we will charge lesser rate from each other. You give benefit to me, I give benefit to you. अब try and understand what is happening here. I am entering to a special agreement with this country in which we are promising to give preference to each other. Yes or no? Yes or no? These types of agreements are what we call preferential trade agreements. We call them preferential trade agreements. Are we clear? Yes or no, everyone? What is happening here is, let us say we decided that when I will sell or when I will buy the goods from you, the rate or the tariff rates will be less. Are we clear? Now let's say for this pen we are deciding tariff rate to be 5%. With this country, what was the tariff rate? It's 20%. Because there was no preferential trade agreement. Yes or no? With this country, when I have entered into a preferential trade agreement, the tariff rates are lower. Yes or no? So what are MF and tariff? MF and tariff, most favored nation tariff, is the tariff which is charged by one country from the other members of the WTO. And they will be highest. They will be highest. But if two or more countries are into a preferential trade agreement, I will give you one practical example also right now. But if two or more countries are into preferential trade agreement, then between those countries, the tariff rate will be lower as compared to MF and tariff. As compared to MF and tariff. One second. Are you clear with this thing? Yes or no? Once again. Preferential trade agreement, yes. In that case, tariff rate will be lower as compared to MF and tariff. Preferential agreement, no. Then we will charge highest tariff from each other. Are you clear with this thing? Yes or no? Yes, beta. What is your question? If the countries are not the members of WTO, we'll talk about that also. For now, I want you to understand how the things are working within the members of WTO. Do you understand that part? We'll talk about the non-members of WTO, don't worry. We will talk about it. Are we clear, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Any questions here? हाँ.
सर वो WTO के साथ एक स्पेसिफिक एग्रीमेंट जब करेंगे तो उस टाइम पे हमारी इंपोर्ट ज़्यादा होगी क्योंकि लेस टैक्सेस है और अदर कंट्री से हम जब कर रहे हैं अदर कंट्री से तो उसमें मोर इंटरेस्ट रेट है तो टैक्सेस है तो सर उसमें तो लेस इंपोर्ट होगा.
Your question is when the member countries of WTO will trade with each other, the tariff will be less. That is, then they'll trade more. And when they trade with the non-member WTO or non-members of WTO, the tariff rate will be high and we will trade less. Yes, it is the case. It is the case. That is the reason I am asking you people to move step by step. Abhi I am not including the non-member countries of WTO. I am talking about the things which are working within the WTO, within this room only. That is it. Are we clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
One example. NAFTA. North America Free Trade Agreement. Listen to me carefully. I'm trying to give you one practical example In fact, if you want, I can give you one more example. I will give you one more practical example if you want. Don't worry. NAFTA, North America, repeat with me. North America Free Trade Agreement. But this agreement is a free trade agreement, which is a type of preferential trade agreement. लिखा हुआ ना, preferential trade agreement such as FTA, free trade area, right? Yes or no? What is by free trade area? Free trade area does not mean that you are trading in that area for free. No. Free means less or no taxes, less or no tariffs, less or no duties. Free में नहीं होगा. If it is a trade, trade has to be done with consideration. Yes or no? So free here means less or no tariffs. NAFTA. This agreement is between US, Canada and Mexico. These three countries, US, Canada and Mexico. अब they have US, Canada, Mexico. अब what these countries have decided? That although we are the member of WTO, look at me carefully, इधर देखिए. We are the members of WTO, but let us make a preferential trade agreement. What is the geographical location of US, Canada and Mexico? Very near to each other. They share the borders actually. Yes or no? Since we are lying in one geographical area, the transportation of goods is very, very easy for us. Yes or no? So let us do one thing. Let us make one preferential trade agreement where we will decide to charge less tariffs from each other. Yes or no? Do you understand this thing? But when we will sell the same goods to other members of WTO, we are working within this room only. Abhi, I have not stepped out. When we will trade within each other, less tariff or no tariff. But when we will sell the same goods to the other country, we will charge higher tariff. Why? Because that will be most favored nation tariff, MFN tariff. And I told you, MFN tariff will always higher than preferential trade area. Yes or no? Right? One more example is EU, European Union. This union, all the member countries have a free trade area among themselves. All these countries says the same thing. We will charge no tax or less tax within ourselves, but when we will sell the same commodity to the other member of WTO, we will charge higher taxes. Simple. Are we clear with the things? Yes or no? Any doubts here? Any questions here? Sure? Perfect. Chali. But I remember I told you, every export is not good and every import is not bad. Just think one thing. Why we are charging taxes on import? You ask this thing, right? I'll tell you one of the reasons. One reason I've already told you. Second reason. Why we charge taxes on the import? I'll tell you one reason. What happens? You remember those 3-4 theories? Mercantilist view, comparative advantage, absolute advantage, and HO theory. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sir, what was absolute advantage theory? Absolute advantage theory.
Absolute advantage is if we have less, then we have to export from other country.
If you have less what?
So if cost of production is less, then we have to export from other countries.
So simply speaking, if you have an advantage in terms of cost of production on the commodity with the other country, then you should export it and the other country should import it. Yes or no? Chaliye. Let us work on this. Here we were talking about which factor endowment? Only one factor endowment, that is labor. Capital nahi hai. Comparative advantage? Both. Capital and labor. Are we clear? Yes or no? What was HO theory, sir? HO theory. जो गुड अच्छा है, हाउ डू आई गेट टू नो व्हाट गुड?
सर मैं इस बनाने में अच्छा हूँ, सर मैं किताब बनाने में, तो मैं एक चीज एक्सपोर्ट करूंगा. अगर मैं कैलकुलेटर बनाने में वो अच्छा नहीं हुए.
No, this is not the base, sorry. You are moving in a wrong direction. Sir, what was HO theory?
सर जो चीज अगर कैपिटल हमारे पास ज्यादा इंटेंसिव.
हाँ, yes, we should talk about the factors of production, not the final goods. If we have more labor than capital, then we should produce those goods which require labor intensive technique. And if we have more capital than labor, then we should produce goods which involve capital intensive technique. That was the thing. Are we clear? Yes or no? Chaliye. Let us say that I am producing this pen, this device. He is also producing this device. When I produce this device, the total cost of production I have to spend, total money I have to spend on producing one unit is, let's say, 100 rupees. But when the same commodity he is producing, other country is producing, this country is spending only 5 rupees to produce one unit. Sir, 4 times the cost. 5 rupees, 20 rupees. Oh, so 100 rupees, sorry. It is 20 times the cost. My bad. Right? 5 rupees and 100 rupees. Correct? What will I do? What should I do? I should import it? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. It means the producers in my country, what they will think? Why to spend 100 rupees on one unit? Let us import it at 25 rupees also. If he keeps a margin of 5 rupees on the cost of production, 25 rupees if I am importing, still I am saving how much money? Just 75 rupees per unit. Yes or no? Yes. And that money I will use somewhere else. I can produce one more commodity. Yes or no, beta? People, yes or no? Yes. This is your thinking. Up from government's point of view, think the same thing. Government will see, yaar, we are producing it for 100 rupees, domestic producers. And look at me carefully and listen me carefully. Every producer cannot import because you need good resources to import. Yes or no? Yes. You need licenses, EXIM license to import. Yes or no? Then you need much capital to import. Everybody cannot afford it. It means if I see 7 producers in my country who is spending 100 rupees per unit, if I see, look at me, 7 producers in this country who are producing this device, out of these 7 producers, these 4 producers cannot import the resources because of lack of resources. Those 3 producers can import the goods. Now beta, if those 3 producers will import the goods at 25 rupees per unit, don't you think they will disturb my domestic market?
Yes, sir.
If they will keep on importing the goods at 25 rupees per unit, beta, what about these 4 people then? Who will buy these devices from these 4 people? Yes or no? It will be a survival issue, boss. Now what to do? What government will do? Government will say, if you are importing it, import it, no worries. But I will not let you disturb my domestic market. I will charge tariff from you. And when I will charge tax from you, what will happen? The price of this device will increase. And I will charge tariff so that after imposing the taxes, the price of this device increases and matches almost the level of the cost of production of these people. So that after import, my domestic market is not disturbed. Are you getting a point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sure? Yes. Correct? Achha, now, sir, how much tax government will charge? It depends upon the difference. Abhi, what is the cost of production? 100 rupees. What is the price at which they are importing? So 25 rupees. What is the difference? 75 rupees. Correct? Hai? So government will charge tax on the basis of 75 rupees ka margin. Yes or no? If the difference between the goods they are importing at lesser price and the goods they are selling in their domestic market, let us say difference is 10 rupees only, 20 rupees only. Government will charge tax according to 10 rupees, 20 rupees. It means the taxes will be charged on the basis of the difference between the price at which the goods are imported and the price of the goods in the domestic market. I repeat, tax will be charged on the basis of what? Price at which the goods are imported and the price at which the goods are sold in the domestic market. Yes or no? This difference could vary. And if the difference is varying, what will happen? The amount of tax will also vary. Yes or no? So these types of taxes which are charged on the basis of the varying difference are known as variable tariff. अब देखिए, there is only one line explanation here. Yes or no? Have you got my example? Now read this line. Read this line now. It says a duty typically fixed to bring the price of an imported commodity up to the level of the domestic support price for the commodity. That tariff is what we call variable tariff. Are we clear with the things? Yes or no? Sure, people? Right? I'll give you 30 seconds. Revise the things what I have said, digest the information, recall everything for variable tariff. If you are clear, give me a yes. I will move on to the next one. A doubt, a question, and a very, very good question. Sir, if at all government is charging tariff to bring the price of the commodity nearby to the domestic price, then what is the benefit of importing? Better you import producing the goods in India only. Yes or no? ऐसा नहीं है. You are not focusing on the language. They are not saying that they will bring the price of the goods to the price level of the domestic goods. They are saying they will increase the price of the goods to match the level of domestic support price. Domestic support price means what? There will be a minimum limit, minimum support price. Minimum support price as in, have you heard about MSP?
Yes, sir.
MSP which is given by government to the farmers.
Yes, sir.
Like if you are not able to sell the goods in the market, we will buy the goods from you at this minimum rate. I mean, this is the minimum rate you will get from us. Yes or no? That is what we call support price. So I will not, as a government, I will not charge taxes from them so that their amount and your amount will match. No. I will charge taxes so that after charging taxes, the amount of the price of the goods will match the support price. What government is promising to pay to the people, or what government has decided that okay, this is the minimum price. Are you clear? Yes or no? Are we getting the point? There is a minimum price what government will decide. Minimum support price. That if you are not able to sell the goods in the market at this, in the market at all, I will buy the goods from you at this price, which will be very less as compared to market price. So I will charge taxes from them not to match the price of the goods they are importing with the price at what you are selling. No. I will charge tax from them so as the price of the goods after charging tax should match the minimum price I am deciding. Your price will be here. I am supporting them here, till here. This gap they will manage. This gap they will manage. I mean, they have this much of profit margin to keep. You are starting from here, they are starting from here. This gap, they have the benefit. They will import the goods for this gap only, because they know when they import goods after charging taxes, they will be at this price level and you are starting from this price level. There's a very less difference. Yes or no? And one more thing, by practically सोचते हैं, when it comes to the buyer, if I am a buyer, right, and I know that if I place order with him, what will happen? He will first place the order to the producer abroad. That producer will produce the goods. Then that producer will send the goods. Shipment आएगा. It will take time. Yes or no? But when I will place the order with you people, what will happen? Sir, instant delivery. Yes or no? Why people like to buy goods from the shops than the online market? Because they know that there are some benefits. What? First, you can see the goods physically. Second, you can test the good physically, whether it is worth the amount you are paying it or not, paying for it, yes or no. Correct? Third, you will get the immediate delivery. Yes or no? Why do you think this Zepto, Big Basket, Swiggy are coming up with this concept of 10 minutes delivery? Because they know the value of time. The consumers want to save the money as well as their time. Understand the concept, please. Yes or no? Are you clear with the things? Shall I move in? Confirm. Specific tariff, 1 second. Specific tariff, ad valorem tariff, mixed tariff, compound tariff, technical tariff, TRQ, tariff rate quota, most favored nation tariff, variable tariff, and preferential tariff. All these three tariffs we are covered. Are we clear with the things? Yes.
सर सपोर्ट प्राइस जो होती है वो वो कर रही है इससे लेस भी हो सकती है मोर भी हो सकती है
Generally उससे ज़्यादा होगी. You are asking support price could be lesser or more than the imported price, right? Generally it will be higher than the price of the goods after their import. That is the reason we are charging tax and making it up to the support price, no? If the support price and the imported price is less than the support price, then only we are charging tax to make it increase. If actually support price is lesser than the price of import, why we will charge tax on that? Anyways, the profit margin is not there. And my job is to protect you people. And you're already protected. You will be into danger when this will happen. Or this is the profit gap. They can play anywhere. They can outright kick you out of the market. They will have their monopoly. In India, there is a act, what is practiced there, what we call MRTP Act. Monopolies, Restrictive and Trade Practices. Monopolies and Restrictive Trade Practices Act hai. Means that act is specifically designed so that nobody can create monopoly in the market. And I am charging these taxes so that though they cannot create monopoly in their market. Are you clear with the things? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
For giving advantage for us for your giving imposing tax for this high, then it's not a good thing.
It is not good.
Yes.
It is not about you, it is not about him, it is not about him, it is not about him. It is about the domestic market.
They are also domestic producers.
Of course, yes, then they should produce here. No. They are buying from outside. Why? To earn more profit. So when they are earning more profit, okay, let them help government also. Let them help their other producers also in the market. Let them help the society also. It is as simple as that. I cannot let anyone disturb my domestic market. Because my priority is my people, my market. If anybody in my market wants to move abroad and get the things from outside and you are diluting my money to the other country, in that case, I will ask you that if you have so much of money to buy the goods from other country and dilute money of India's money to the other country, then you should pay taxes to me also. Because I know why you are buying the goods from outside. So that you pay less money there and you make more profits here. Then what about my people? What they will do? I have to protect them also, no? For 3 people, I cannot put these 4 people into the risk. That is the reason I am charging taxes from them. And to make the competition fair. If I don't charge taxes from them, no, you will be the first person to knock my doors. Sir, you see they are just selling the goods at a very less price. What about us? What we should do? Please make some arrangements. I have already made the arrangements.
Sir, what if in a domestic area only one person is working the cost of production 25, what others 100 rupees?
You are saying one person is producing the goods at 25 rupees per unit, then others are, majority of them are producing at 100 rupees per unit. In that case, there are very high chances that the person who is producing the goods at 25 rupees per unit is producing lower quality goods. That there are high chances. Cakes. Morning only I was reading the article There are bakeries in the market. One bakery selling cake at 200 rupees per kg. The other bakery selling the same type of cake at 2000 rupees per kg in the market. People go for 200 rupees per kg, right? But if you look at the process of making that cake, process of baking that cake, if you look at this process, I'm telling you, in your life you will never buy this cake again. No hygiene. I'm saying zero hygiene, right? And the things, the raw material they use, they're so unsafe for the health. But talk about this thing, this cake 200 rupees per kg, there is a surety that they are making this thing with hygiene. The goods they are using, they are raw, they are good, they will not harm your body. Are you getting a point? Achha, that also does not mean that every time the goods with higher prices are always good. ऐसा नहीं है. But at least you have to see what is the difference. 25 rupees and 100 rupees, boss, there is something going wrong. Are you getting a point? So this is the concept. Huh? Sir, again, I have to see that why it is less. What is the difference in the quality? In the market, once again, in the market, you see two types of shoes. Local shoes, sellers who are selling in the flea market, and the shoes brands are also selling. Adidas, Reebok, Puma, like that karke. Nike, right? One pair of shoes on an average, let us say 3,500. One pair of shoes 300. Sir, क्या difference है? क्या difference है? Two things: quality and the name. Quality and the name, brand name, what we call goodwill. Some amount they're charging for goodwill and some amount they're charging for quality. When I go to the flea market to buy this 300 rupees per shoes, I know that this will not run more than 1 month. Yes or no? But when I will invest 3,500 rupees on a branded shoe, I know that it is not going to work less than 1 year. Yes or no? ये difference है. Are you clear? Product differentiation, monopolistic market. Are you clear, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts, any questions? Chaliye, I would ask you people to quickly read this point which I have already explained. 1 second, everyone. देखिए, I told you about NAFTA, North American Free Trade Agreement. It is between Canada, Mexico and the US. The example I gave you, the same example is quoted here, and the explanation I have given you, the same explanation is quoted here. Quickly read this explanation and get back to me with a yes if you guys are clear with it.